I'm in here. I'm interviews at the same time. I'm in here, baby. I'm in here.
AJ, how much did last season's success drive you through the summer to want more? And how much have you guys as a team talked about wanting more, expecting more this season?
A lot, man. A lot just to get the taste of the playoffs. It's a great feeling. You know, we were able to really put together a great stretch down the after the All-Star break, and you know, we knew if we knew that with a couple of additions to the team and keeping essentially the same team, we have a good shot to do whatever we feel like. You know, we can achieve what we want to achieve as long as everybody's on the same page.
You guys were 22-9 over the last 31. Can you be that over the full 82? What's it going to take to be that 22-9 team this season?
22-9 is pretty good. It's pretty good. You know, we'll see. We're going to play in a manner that gives us an opportunity to win every night, and we're going to prepare. I know the coaches are going to have a game plan for us, so we're going to all buy in and play hard, play smart, and you know, let the results happen as they may. But we're going to play a brand of basketball that's fun to play, tough, and yeah, we'll be ready.
How is your game different now than it was a year ago at this time?
Yeah, so it's been to me, it's been a long time coming. You know, I feel like a lot of people were waiting for my offense to catch up with my defense. You know, it took a couple of years, and I believe I'm there. You know, so I've from inside out, you know, I've filled my game up offensively, and I know that's going to help us. Whether it be distributing the ball, scoring the ball, you know, whatever we need, I'll be there.
In terms of expanding your game, you talked about spending more time in the post this season offensively. Is that something you've continued to develop this summer?
Definitely. Just using mismatches to my advantage. You know, whoever's guarding me, figure out their weakness defensively, and then exploit that. And having the confidence in myself to do that, having my teammates have the confidence to do it, and having the coaches have the confidence in me as well to do that. So just exploiting the defense whenever I can.
Yeah, you put a career high numbers and assists last year. Sometimes the team struggle to create offense. Is that something you feel like you can do even more as being a creator for others?
Yeah, for sure. Just making the right play every time.
Aaron, you had to go through a lot of coaching changes early in your career. How much does it help? You got the same guys back, the same coaching staff back, the continuity. How much can that help you guys early in the season?
That is big. It's big. You know, let's say it takes you 2 years to really know somebody. You know, so we're a year in, so it's a year more that we know Cliff. We understand him, understand how detail-oriented he is, and that's going to help out a lot, man. Just going into training camp, not having to learn an entire new system. And he knows us as well, so he knows where we like the ball. He knows what we need to do defensively. He knows each person what they're capable of, so he's going to hold us accountable to the level of our capabilities.
You have high hopes. You bring back a playoff team. You bring in some new pieces in the nucleus. Just talk about this year's optimism.
Yeah, I mean, last year was last year. This year is this year. Obviously, it's a new year. The NBA is always shaking up, but we were lucky enough to stay essentially the same. Brought in a couple of new pieces that are really going to help us out. We got some good rookies. We got Kel, we got Chief, a couple of other guys, and I believe that continuity, like John was talking about, is really going to help us out. Just that chemistry alone can take a team very far away.
You matched up against Chief a lot, or at least as many times as you've played Portland, twice a year. What does he bring to the equation?
Yeah, I've been watching Chief play basketball for a long time, so he's talented, man. Long wingspan, is always in the right place defensively, can really shoot the ball out to the three, makes the right play, has a good passing ability, has a good feel for the game, so he's just a smart basketball player. He's somebody that you want on your team.
DJ was talking about the change in the East and how it feels a little bit more wide open. Do you kind of look at it the same way and feel like you guys could be up towards the top?
Yeah, of course. But, you know, the biggest focus is the Orlando Magic for us. That's all we're worried about is what we put out there every single night, our brand of basketball. So line them up, we're gonna knock them down.
Bill said if the playoffs taught you anything, it's that the offense has to be better. That you guys proved you could play with tomorrow defensively. It's offensively you got to find a way to be more efficient and get more points. What do you think you guys can make the biggest strides on offense?
Oh, I mean, I think finding the nuances in the offense is going to help us out a lot. Last year we were learning a new offense from a new coach. This year is essentially the same offense, the same principles, but now we're going to be able to manipulate the offense and be able to find spots that we hadn't found previously. So we're going to be able to find openings, cuts, backdoors, open shots, and I believe that'll give our offense a big boost.
Aaron, how did last year's playoff experience help you individually as a player?
Oh man, it just it made us realize that we're capable of playing on any level.
With that playoff experience, continue to guard a lot of the best forwards in the league. Not a lot of people talk about your defensive play. Is your goal this year to make an all-defensive team?
Yeah, I mean, we've been guarding. I've been fortunate enough to have the coaching staff put their confidence in me to guard some of the best players in the league and some of the best players in the world. But we are losing. It gets overlooked when you're losing. So hopefully, and the plan is to get more wins and start getting more attention.
Would you challenge Vince Carter to a dunk off?
I mean, yeah.
This is big. This is breaking news right here.
Yeah.
Vince Carter.
I would. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily go out and challenge him because he would be like, "Why?" You know what I mean? But if it came down to a dunk on versus me and VC, that would be awesome. That'd be dope.
Breaking news right here, guys. Print that.
Aaron Gordon, talk about your time at Junior NBA.
Newspapers.
Talk about your time at Junior NBA Global, how that can affect you, your maturity, and how you can bring that kind of thing into a locker room.
One more time?
Junior NBA Global, spending time talking with kids, developing your maturity, your confidence as not just a player, as a person. How can that affect you in a locker room and on the court?
We have a bunch of leaders in this locker room. We have a bunch of leaders in this organization. That was just one of the obligations that I enjoy doing, is talking to the kids. But we have plenty of people that are mature and wise, and that will lead. So I'm just going to be another one of the leaders on this team.
Aaron, you've worked out with J.I. this summer. What have you seen? Where has he made the strides? And he's been able to put on some more muscle and more weight.
He got stronger. I think he got taller too. He might have grown.
Yeah.
It's unreal, bro. He's 7 feet tall. So J.I. is just going to keep getting better and better. He's going to be a talent, a force in this league for a long time. And I'm excited to play with him. It's great having a guy like that out there on the floor. Just the length, the intangibles are there. And he's going to figure it out. Once he puts it together, it's scary for the rest of the league.
Farouk was saying he thinks you guys can be dominant defensively. I mean, maybe you could play J.I. together. You put the three of you together on the floor. How good can you guys be defensively?
Man, very scary defensively, especially with Wes too. Wes's numbers defensively are off the charts too, man. He's a beast defensively. So we have a lot of different lineups that you can play that are going to be tenacious defensively. We got to make sure it balances out on the offensive end as well. But that's up to the coaching staff, But we have defenders from top to bottom.
Mm-hmm. When you talk about all those players, Wes, you, J.I.,
Markel too.
All these guys who are really good defenders. Does that kind of depth give the team comfort? What does that kind of depth add to the team?
Oh yeah. Defense is obviously, it says defense wins championships. That's true for the most part, but great players win championships as well. But defense is something that you can rely on every single night. Some nights the shots don't fall. You know how that goes. The defense, if the energy's not there, you better get it there, or you're gonna lose. You know what I mean? So the defense is something you can rely on every single night. So that's what we're gonna hang our hats on.
What would you define for this team as a successful season?
Success is all relative. You know what I mean? We haven't gotten together and discussed the team goal yet. So I'll let you know, Josh, when we get together and discuss the team goal.
Thank you.
Aaron,
Appreciate it.
every time somebody dropped out of USA basketball, I think a lot of us expected to hear your name as the next guy coming in. Is that something you hope to be a part of in the future as it goes?
Of course. Would love to be in Tokyo. No, man, goes without saying. I would love to play in Tokyo. But there's a lot that goes into it, man. There's a lot that goes into it. There's a lot of great players in this world, in the U.S., you know, that also deserve an opportunity to play on that team. So my biggest concern is with the Orlando Magic, making sure that we win and everybody eats in this organization, period.
Did they approach you about playing, about joining their training camp this summer to play in China?
No.
What have you seen from Markel in these voluntary workouts and the 3-on-3?
He's a natural talent. He's very athletic, moves gracefully on the court, and has a great pace to him. And plays with a great pace, and you don't see that often. So from a young player, so that's really nice to see. He's going to fit in very well. Good player, man. People are sleeping on him.
And can he be the X factor that everybody pretty much knows the team, everybody's back. He's the guy that nobody really knows what he can be. Can he be that X factor?
Well, it's hard, man. As a young point guard in this league, point guard is a very difficult position in this league. But alongside DJ and Michael Carter, I think they're going to bring him along, and he's going to be a great contribution to this team. And I think he's going to have some games this year where people are like, wow, this kid is special.
Good deal, man. Appreciate it.
All right, guys. Thank you.